Hey guys, what up? It's Goose TV here again today, and today I'm back with another Madden Overdrive video on my channel. Now today's video, guys, we got another weekly little video here on new features coming to the next season of Madden Mobile 20, coming out July 30th. We're getting there, we're pretty close to it, a couple more weeks. And we'll be starting up the new season. But yeah, so we're going to be continuing the series of new features coming to the game. EA has been doing a live stream every single week. Every single Thursday, they're showcasing one new feature or one new group of features in the next game, and kind of showing gameplay of it and screenshots and stuff like that. Very, very cool. So I'm just kind of here to overview everything, kind of give you guys the rundown. If you're not, the videos are, kind of long, so just give you guys a quick rundown of what's gonna, what they said, what's going on for the next season of Madden Mobile, which is very exciting. I'm very excited for it. But if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on my post notifications so you never miss any of my videos. Lots of stuff coming out soon. You're definitely not going to want to miss it. But let's get right into the video. So this one is probably going to be a little bit of a shorter video. Probably not as long, not as much stuff to cover. It's just on EA's Twitter, whatever, they have a link, or on Modhead, there's a link to the stream, and there's lots of gameplay videos, kind of explaining everything that I'm going over here. And like I said, there's some videos of gameplay you can see it yourself. Same graphics, that's one of the things, it's the same kind of graphics. Today we're going to be kind of talking about gameplay stuff. What kind of gameplay is going to be in the game next year. How's the gameplay gonna work, what's going on. So here are the few things they said. So it was Hey Steve Dave and one of the lead gameplay people for EA for Madden and Madden Mobile. So they said some of the gameplay issues this season were blocking, defensive pursuit, catching, and fumbles. Those are the 4 things that they've been working on. They know they've been issues this year that everyone's been complaining on. Fumbles they actually completely took out of the game, if you guys did not know. Fumbles are literally not in the game right now. So they're going to be reintroducing them next year. They said they won't happen as much as they do, but they'll still be a factor. And some of the stats on the card are on both both players' cards are going to determine this. Hit power on the defense player and the carry rating on the offensive player. That's going to be the determining factor in fumble stats. So pretty much the main thing about this live stream today was schemes. Schemes are returning. Now, in my opinion, I don't like schemes because I want to keep the game simple. If you want to have the extreme, crazy gameplay stuff, go play console. That's what that's for. Madden Mobile just needs to be a simple, a lot of people don't play the game for the gameplay. Like I said, most people play console for gameplay, not Madden Mobile. And I think they should just stick to simple, whatever the graphics are fine, just do simple, the old days Madden Mobile type stuff. Man, I'm tired. Stick with the old days, simple Madden Mobile stuff, not all the different types of schemes and stuff. Obviously, this year's schemes really only affected the playbook, for the most part. But this year, there's added complexity, which in a way it's kind of cool. In a way, I don't know how I feel about it. But yeah, so let's kind of just get into that. So schemes will be returning, but they will have a bonus gameplay mechanics. So it kind of, besides the playbook and getting used to plays, there's going to be some gameplay mechanics that are kind of important as well. So for each of the 4 schemes, the vertical spread, West Coast, and Smash Mouth, there are different play styles and bonus gameplay mechanics, as they call them, to them. So let's start with the vertical. Do I even have any vertical players? I don't even have any vertical players on my team, but not that I care about that. If I have a high overall card, I'm just going to put them in. Unless it's a choose master, I usually choose Smash Mouth. I'm not sure why, I just kind of do. But vertical is going to be total control passing. You can swipe on the screen before you pass to dictate the placement on the ball for the receiver. You'll be able to move more efficiently and lead passes for receivers. So rather than just kind of tapping on it and hoping they go to it, you can kind of lead the ball to the receiver, which is kind of cool. Or lead the receiver to the ball. Kind of did that the wrong way. But yeah, so like I said, if you want to look and see how this works, the stream has gameplay of it, so you can check that out there. But yeah, so you can kind of move in a way where your passes are going and kind of help the receiver either make the catch, or if you're doing it wrong, hurt them. I'll make it harder to catch. Stuff like that added a little bit of complexity to the passing game. For the spread is the run option. There will now be a read option play. There's going to be read option plays in the spread playbook. You can choose to hand off to your running back or let your quarterback keep the ball and run. You can also pitch the ball to the halfback as a third option. So that's pretty cool. Basically, I believe with the gameplay, you have to read the play. So like read option. So basically, like if you're the quarterback and you're running, there's a button to either throw it off to a halfback, or you're going to run it yourself or pass it or whatever. You have to read the play. So there's going to be, like, obviously if there's going to be a guy running on your quarterback, you have to go to pass to your running back or throw it to your running back. If there's a guy covering the running back, you can't really pass it to the running back, so you got to pass it or make a play. So it adds another layer of complexity to that game. So that's kind of cool. I do like that idea. Pretty cool idea. And like I said, on certain plays, you can pitch the ball to the halfback. So that's pretty cool for the spread scheme. For the West Coast, there's going to be the Playmaker. So this is kind of the idea from console. If you guys have seen console or anything, like once the players have the routes, you can kind of choose the routes mid-play. So it allows mid-play adjustment to route running. Before you pass, you swipe on the receiver to change their route direction to help them get open. So if there's a route and they're going straight ahead, their receiver or the defender, whatever safety is right on them, you can use that player and swipe in a certain direction you want them to go. You can, let's say you want them to go right, swipe right, and boom, they'll go in that direction, get open. Pretty cool idea. Kind of taking that from console as well. And the final scheme, Smash Mouth, is going to have the impact button. The impact meter charges by gaining positive rushing yards. Once the meter fills, you can activate the button, which will give a massive increase to your break tackle rating. Every time you collide with the defensive player, the meter will go down. So that's pretty cool. Kind of feels like an overdrive type thing, like gaining power, you get bonuses and stuff. But yeah, so once you get more rushing yards, you're basically going to get more rushing yards because you can break more tackles easier. I guess that's the best way to put it. And obviously the meter goes down every time you're going to collide with the defensive player and you don't, if you don't break the tackle or whatever. So those are the 4 schemes and what they're going to do. So that, basically the whole thing, there's an added complexity of gameplay. There's going to be a lot more stuff going on. You have got to read plays. You got to be aware. You got to know what's going on in the game. So that's something to look at, and we'll be looking for that in the next game. And then there's going to be a skill move button. Usually you can just tap it, does a random spin move, or it does a hurdle, whatever it does. So with the skill move button, you can now flick the skill move button to perform different ball carrier moves. Up to truck, left and right to spin, and down to hurdle. Something I think that's been needed for a while. Skill move button kind of just does random stuff. Now you can actually swipe and dictate what you want to do. So that's helpful. I like that a lot. A minor change, but something that is probably needed. And that's it. That's what they pretty much said about gameplay stuff next year. Like I said, if you want to check out the stream, there's some of the gameplay. You can watch that, see how these features work. And yeah, gameplay, graphics are the same, kind of the same idea. Obviously, there's going to be new modes that you can use the different schemes for different live events and all this different stuff. I like the ideas. I think it's going to be better than this year so far. But obviously, the game's pretty much dead. There's not going to be too much hype around the game, but that's no big deal. I'm excited to get started. Probably won't end up posting the full year. That's the plan. I kind of want to get started, maybe go up through Ultimate Freeze, and after that, maybe calm down with playing the game, posting, unless the game gets popular for some strange reason. I'd be happy with that. But one more thing. Bosses are dropping tomorrow. If you guys haven't played recent years, at the end of the year, there's always boss cards, and these use everything in the game. You're going to use collectibles. You're going to use players, all this stuff to trade in for boss collectibles. And these boss collectibles you use to trade in for these bosses, usually the best players in the game at this time. They have crazy boosts. There's go for a ton of coins as long as they're auctionable, obviously. And yeah, they're very, very exciting. The first ones are going to be dropping tomorrow. Now, I am not able to post it all tomorrow. I'm going to be working like the entire day once I get home from school. So you guys will probably see a video on that Saturday. That is the goal, to kind of post about bosses, give you guys some info on that. But anyways, guys, that's just about it for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to like it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm the Goose TV, and I'm out. See you guys later.